YouTube! Before we begin, I just want to thank everyone for staying with your catboy throughout this journey. It's been a very fun ride. I never thought making videos would be this fun. Besides furry videos, you can expect memes, gameplays, tutorials, stories, memes, and other lovely shenanigans in the channel's future. I would like to thank Pocari for that awesome shout out in her video. That helped the channel a lot and even got me my custom YouTube link already. Woo! Pocari, I'm glad you got there safe, and so did the items. I swear to God, I'm going to Furry and Neon Fur one of these days and bringing you and Blue, oh my god, Blue the Dragon, more soap with your cute souls in them. A link to her channel is in the description down below if you guys didn't already know her. So without further delay, GAV here, ladies and gents, back with the final episode of this series, Surviving the Furry Fandom. This last installment is going to be dedicated to the life DLCs of the Furry Fandom. I call them life DLCs because they're just for fun and they're not really mandatory to enjoy your stay in the community. Fursuits and alternatives, relationships, and publicity. We'll be talking about all of those today. I know you might be thinking already, glitch, furries, and public? That's not a good mix. Hang on and calm your keyboard happy trigger fingers because we'll get there. Like I said, these aren't really necessary. It definitely varies depending on the person and his or her lifestyle, especially the dating part. For the fursuits and alternatives part, that's pretty easy. First off, not everyone's into it. It's hot, it's expensive, and all that other junk. So we'll take that on first. Fursuits and alternatives. If you're someone like me who didn't know about fursuits until I got a year and a half into the fandom, then I say, wow. I have no idea how that got around us. Shameless plug, maker of this lovely suits link is in the description as well. Moving on, furries love them, kids like them cute, they're fuzzy, poofy, and so very huggable. They're warm to snuggle with in cold weather, the fur is so soft to touch. Sounds bloody fantastic, right? I absolutely vouch for that. The only downsides are the waiting time when you commission one or make one and the financial value it takes to make or buy one. Because honestly and realistically, fursuits are a luxury. You can buy so much food and whatever with the money you'll be using. Making one of course saves you more money though. Fursuits give this really high confidence boost to the wearer and lets that wearer be comfortable with being a furry. Hopefully you do this with a fursuit handler when you get your own fursuit, especially when doing it in public or something, because you will get mobbed. You will get mobbed. You are a walking flush to the public. Fursuits take blood, sweat, and tears when it comes to making one. And dedication alone, I'm telling you, is not enough for a finely made suit. But creativity can get you somewhere, and I'll talk about that in a second. New furries in the fandom, especially the younger audience, tend to think that you need a suit to be in the fandom, or to go to a convention even. No, my dude. According to statistics, a majority of furries who attend furcons don't even have a suit. There's also that one video that says only 1 out of 5 furries own a suit. I didn't even have my suit when I attended my first 2 furry conventions, and those were like, what, 3 years ago? So there are pros and cons of fursuiting. If you still want to do it though, I have these ideas in mind wherein they act similar to a fursuit. They get you that mask. They show you're a furry. And they're also hot. I mean, not as hot, but you'll get what I mean. One of them is masks. Paper masks, costume masks, you know, those animal masks. You can print them or draw them or, I don't know, cut them out and stuff. They've been around for God knows how long. Just buy mittens or something and you're good to go. They're cute and I don't think people who do this should be taken seriously. And it's just for fun, come on. The other idea is more hands-on. Get a box, draw this OwO face and cut out the eyes and stick some black see-through material in there and boom, you're good to go. I kind of want to do this soon because it is just so fucking meme worthy. Alright, that took longer than I expected to explain. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk love. You can find love anywhere really, whether it's just friendly or platonic love or romantic, intimate love. It's all around you and I wish people loved more instead. A cat can dream. The furry community is no exception for a place to find your soulmate either. I have a ton of friends who have been in their relationships for as long as I can remember, and I am always happy when I see them going strong. The fandom is big enough for you to try and find that other half of you. The furry community is a big hobby or lifestyle already to help bring people in the dating scene together. It's healthy to be in the same community as well because for one, you guys already have a foundation then and there. That supports relationships big time because it just branches out so flexibly into other topics such as what kind of furry are you, or what's your music taste, or are you a top or a bottom. The fact that a solid similarity is already there for the two of you pushes you one step closer for each other. I think the only downside of dating someone in the furry fandom is that you get catfished in a way ahead of time because you're going to be seeing the persona first. If you're too young to not know what catfish is, I don't think you should be dating at all. But if you're also too old to not know what a catfish is, head on right to Google and see for yourself. Take it with a grain of salt though when you start seeing someone in the fandom because it's slightly similar, slightly different to regular dating. At the end of the day, you guys are still people and still have feelings and emotions. Find your way around physical, emotional, maybe even sexual attraction and work it out for yourselves. Love's a magical thing and can do wonders. I'll follow this topic up with a video regarding dating in the furry fandom someday, but for now, let's talk about the last topic, and that's publicity. By publicity, I'm not talking about selling art as an artist or music as a composer or any other jobs like that. Publicity as in taking your furry interests into public. Again, this isn't for everybody. I just think it's a good topic to talk about for those starting out in the fandom. Now this last bit's kind of connected to the first bit as well because not everyone can afford a fursuit anyway, and you wouldn't go out in public wearing your $2,000 full suit that weighs about 30 pounds or something in the middle of the day while it's 80 degrees out. I kid you not though, when I was new to the community, I wanted everything furry. Backgrounds, shirts, hoodies, caps, everything. Of course, I still couldn't do it because can't have everything when you're in high school. So publicity is a rather big thing since this is one of the few small ways that you can still strut your furry self and express your furry lifestyle or hobby. Even better if it's like your persona on your top or something. I'm going to link Pocari's video here since she's done a better job explaining it than I probably will in this video. First off is apparel. For starters, it's a great way to show your interest in the furry fandom. It's comfy, it's a need, and if you're worried about people giving you looks, come on, it's a shirt. Nobody has time to actually stare at what your shirt says, especially if you're moving along. I don't know. The same goes for hoodies and caps. Another way is through lanyards. Bracelets, earrings and such, pins that you pin to your bag, badges, stickers for your notebook or laptop, and whatnot. They're the smaller stuff people would be too busy to notice, and it still makes you feel that furry pride. Let's be real, in some countries the furry fandom is seen as a taboo, or I don't fucking know, a cult maybe. But it's always wise to also think about what you wear first. That goes for stuff outside the fandom too. Remember that you will be representing yourself in most cases and that it will still be your responsibility and individuality. But hey, don't let others down you for the things you enjoy. That concludes the last episode of Surviving the Furry Fandom, ladies and gents. I hope you learned a thing or two about the community. If you still have someone who's confused about what a furry is, show them this video. If you're that someone who's still confused at this point, rewatch the whole playlist. If you have questions, don't be afraid, leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to entertain those. Finally, here's this video's parting question, and damn do I love this one. What do you think the furry fandom will be like in the future? I think the furry fandom will be as big as it ever was, of course. not only that, I think it will also adjust to new designs and whatnot. Creativity is one of the big things keeping the fandom afloat and keeping its members healthy. Everyone gets to do their own stuff, and it's awesome because the amount of originality in the fandom is just off the charts. In the future, fursuits could have high-end technology as well, like flawless moving tails or smoother moving ears and eyes. There are already stuff like that being invented right now and being worked on right now. Animations will also be everywhere, and it will all be so. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do subscribe, hit that bell, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Glitch AV out, guys.